Hello, it's Rob from Fountain Pen Journey. Excuse the handheld video. I'm recording this completely on the fly because, quite honestly, I'm rather concerned about some of the upcoming changes to YouTube in relation to content creation. And what it is, it's this thing called COPPA. I'll have to refer to my show notes here. It's the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Now, this has been around for quite some time, but YouTube has only just kind of sprung this little surprise on us content creators. And I'm reaching out to you guys, my subscribers, my watchers, and also, please, any fellow fountain pen reviewers, fountain pen content creators here on YouTube, please watch this video and put your comments down below, please, because this is really, really concerning. It's going to affect all of us on YouTube who make content. So what it is basically, if you create content which is deemed suitable for use, suitable for viewing by anyone under the age of 13, then you've got the potential to end up in trouble. Now, what it is YouTube has been collecting data on everybody through the use of cookies, through what channels they've watched, what videos they've searched for, things like that. And the FTC said under COPPA, nobody's allowed to collect that sort of data from anyone under the age of 13, i.e. kids. Now, problem is, nobody can govern every electronic device. People leave laptops, smartphones, tablets, all sorts of different ways of accessing YouTube lying around, and their kids or anyone's kids can pick them up and go, oh, I'm going to search for whatever kids watch. I don't know, Frozen 2, something like that. So kids are watching things on YouTube, and YouTube has been rather unpleasant in collecting that data, which is illegal, and they got hit with a multi-million-pound fine. It's YouTube, it's part of Google, they can probably handle that. But what YouTube have done is say, actually, we're not the owners of this content, it's the content creators who own it. So if you want to go after somebody to find them, you've already fined us. How about finding these guys, like me and you, the content creators? So basically what the FTC have said, if you create anything that's deemed suitable for children to watch, which is basically pretty much anything on YouTube, and we decide that you've been collecting that personal data through YouTube or whatever means, basically it's out of our hands, we'll hit you with a fine. So every single one of my videos, I could be hit with a $42,000 fine by the FTC because it's deemed watchable by children or kids. Even though in my settings on YouTube, I've actually made it that all of my videos are not for kids. They're not made for kids. But I can't stop kids watching them. And this is the problem, because the FTC have now created various technical logarithms and various bits of coding, which are now scouring YouTube. So anything which could be deemed as being potentially suitable for kids to watch is fair game. It's a money-making exercise. Now, I work in health and safety here in the UK, and I've dealt very recently with the Health and Safety Executive, which is the governing body which oversees health and safety. It's a government organisation, and they like to, well, the government in the UK doesn't have an awful lot of cash because we're squandering it on all sorts of things at the moment, including Brexit, but I'll stay off the political topic for now. And the HSE, the Health and Safety Executive, doesn't have a lot of cash. But what they do is like to come into businesses which aren't compliant, and even if it's, a minor thing, they charge you a fee per hour, which they're perfectly entitled to do, and I've got a lot of respect because they do actually help keep workplaces safe. But it's still a money-making exercise. Now, the FTC is using this as a money-making exercise, and I can't control it. Even though my settings, and if you're a content creator on YouTube, your settings, and you've put in your channel is not aimed at kids, it's not made for kids content, YouTube can still very helpfully go, actually, you know what, we think it might be, so we're going to change that setting. And if the FTC come across your video or channel and say, actually, you know, you said it's not for kids, but it looks like you might be making it for kids, they'll hit you with that fine. I am not risk. I don't have a massive appetite for risk because of my job. My job is about keeping people and businesses safe and out of harm's way and avoiding these sorts of fines. So, just from my own expertise, all I can say is, you know what, it seems stupid. Me being a content creator, I do this for fun and then end up with a $42,000 video per fine per video. It's just ridiculous. I can't see myself wanting to take that risk, and I'm not willing to take that risk. I enjoy doing these videos for Fountain Pen Journey, but at the end of the day, I'm not about to do it if I'm going to lose my home and end up in jail for some foreign superpowers government because they don't think that I've created something which should be seen by kids, even though it's not supposed to be seen by kids. So, what's everyone else doing? I mean, I subscribe to various fountain pen channel reviewers, and I'll name a few here, and I don't even know if they ever watch my videos, but I hope that they watch this one and comment down below. Please do, because I really, really need to know what you guys are doing. Wasky Squirrel, Chris Rap 52, Goulet Pens even. I mean, what on earth? And the reason for this being is that the FTC are targeting arts and crafts. Because arts and crafts is something that kids watch on YouTube. They want to watch how to use fountain pens, how to draw, how to write, all these sort of creative things that kids should be able to watch, or people who are young, any age, whatever. But because of that, I'm now fair game for them. So I can be creating content that say, and I say, no, my channel is not intended for children. YouTube then say, well, actually, we think it is, so we'll show it to kids. And then the FTC come after me, which is really, really unnerving. Not a risk I'm willing to take. I could make my channel safe for kids, i.e. my content is made for kids, but that has many, many disadvantages. One, you lose subscribers. I don't have a monetized channel at the moment, but you lose monetization, so that's going to put an awful lot of people off. You lose all the searchable stuff, so if you search for, say, Lamy 2000, it won't come up, so there's no point creating videos, because 95% of all of the videos that I make are found and viewed through searches and suggested videos. If I mark my content as made for kids, that goes. So 95% of my viewing is going to be nil. I'm just going to go down to 5%, which comes from my lovely subscribers, you guys. So this is a big thing, and it also hits in January 2020, which is just a few weeks away. So I don't know what to do, because right now I'm not willing to accept this risk. I do this for fun, but I'm not going to do it for fun if somebody deems that my channel is doing something illegal and I'm ending up in being prosecuted for this. I'm not about to do it. It's not something that I am willing to do myself. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys who make content? What do you think? What are you doing with your channels? Because this one button setting where you say, no, my channel is not made for kids, isn't the solution. It is not going to stop you getting fined. So what are you doing? Please, please, please leave the comments down below, because the way things are at the moment, I mean, I've been doing Fountain Pen Journey for roughly 2 years now, and quite honestly, this looks like this is going to be the end of it, and it's also going to be the end of an awful lot of YouTube channels. You know, the American government have created this law, which YouTube have flaunted for quite a few years, and now YouTube have kind of put it onto us, the content creators. The big content creators, you know, your massive corporations, they're going to be fine, they'll get away with it, and I suspect that this is YouTube doing it to sanitize YouTube. So it becomes the next Netflix. So you've got top quality content, and small producers like myself, small content creators, basically we have to go, nah, it's not for us, we'll just disappear off this platform. So yeah, it's going to change the shape of YouTube and the internet, and I don't know what to do. I am right now considering pulling my channel altogether, because I can't afford to risk my home life and everything else for the sake of making fountain pen videos, which is really, really unfortunate, because if I don't talk about my fountain pens, I'll have to talk to my wife about them, and she'll divorce me. So, you know, what am I going to do? So please, please, please leave comments down below, because it's not been made clear enough, except for the fact that this is big. This is big, it's going to affect YouTube massively, and it's going to affect individuals, the content creators, massively. So, once again, if you're a content creator, if you make any sort of videos on YouTube, let me know in the comments down below what you're doing, and let me know your thoughts, because quite honestly, this could be the end of fountain pen journey on YouTube. Not a risk I'm willing to take. I do have a blog, which I haven't used for over a year, but I can't see anybody reading that. I watch fountain pen videos, I don't read blogs on fountain pens, it's that simple. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and yeah, see where this goes. But right now, don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, thanks for watching, leave a comment. Thanks a lot, bye.